A new statue in Times Square we're told, turning heads. It's making people not only stop and stare, but also reflect. A rare feat in the middle of one of the busiest places in the world. Zinnia Maldonado shows us why.
At 12 feet tall, in the middle of Times Square, stands a bronze sculpture of a young woman.
It's instantly stood out. It's powerful.
Yeah, mammy, not noble. I know straight away what they're on. Yeah, facts. Noble. This is what I was on about earlier. You don't even need to talk, boss. You know. We'll run it.
Was unveiled at Duffy Square last week, and in just a matter of days, it has stopped hundreds in their tracks. Who is she? Well, technically, she's whoever you want her to be.
Me being a plus-size black
look kind of like her.
I kind of looking at it was just like, oh, I wonder what me as a small child would have thought looking at something like that. Representation.
The piece is part of a series called Grounded in the Stars, which Gene Cooney, director of Times Square Art, says confronts preconceived notions of identity and representation.
To have this work here is making a statement, potentially asking questions about what we value as a city, as a society, and hopefully it's a tribute to our shared humanity.
Tourists and New Yorkers we spoke with expressed different interpretations of what she represents to them.
It's a plus-size woman. I'm a plus-size man. I'm African-American. It's an African-American woman statue. So just seeing another piece for me to stop and just have a moment with was very powerful.
If you look at the eyes, it's looking straight at something. It's focused. It's purposeful.
The sculpture proves to be a well-liked juxtaposition placed among the more traditional statues in Times Square, which is the goal, according to officials, of placing said artwork in such a significant area.
Coming from a person of color background as well, it's really nice to see something come across as like this everyday person that looks a little bit out of place. But I also think that's because of where we are standing. It might not look out of place if everything in our surrounding reflected everyday life more to us.
From Times Square, Zinnia Maldonado,
I'll pause it.
New York.
Oh, I was finished. You finished.
Parents Ali says she
Did you see that they showed like multiple, two or three statues? Then like other statues, like
they showed like some kind of old school
historic,
American.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, obviously, so this is, let's just get straight to the aesthetics of it. Look what we've just been talking about, and look what they have created. Look what Thomas Price has created and put on for the whole of the world to see. Huh? That's black women, is it?
Yeah.
Huh? But yet we can look around in that same area and we can see the people being celebrated looking regal of sorts, being industrious of sorts. You know what I mean? But we got a history. Where's their hips at? Where's their son? Where's the? So what they're saying is that the so-called African American, the siblings over there, they're only conceived with two people, but in essence raised by a rotund black woman.
Facts.
We got the messages straight in our face, man. This is shocking. Still, I won't say anymore. What your thoughts, sibling?
It's more of the same, and it's like, don't get it twisted. Like nothing's wrong with how that woman would look in real life or nothing like that. But we know that when there's certain shows and stuff, they'll always get, let's say there's 6 women and there's like 2 people of color. So let's say there's 4 white women, they'll always be trim and slim or in shape at least. Then the Latino or whatever will always be in shape at least. And it will always be like, nothing wrong with it, but nothing wrong with the sister herself, but they'll always put like a plus size sister on there to mix in with that. And I've always wondered why, but if you look deeper behind the scenes, there's a reason for that. Because even with, if you guys watch Black Mirror, the new season, go to an episode called Joan is Awful. If you guys have watched that, if you haven't, I encourage you to watch it. And essentially what the show is about is a woman whose life is being recreated in real time for a Netflix show. So her real life is being recreated for this Netflix show. So everyone in her life has an actor who's playing them. Now people like go back and watch it. Enough man probably wouldn't even have spotted this, but I did. So there's a scene where she's firing this like a young kind of black woman who she's firing her. When she's firing her, the girl's like, but I'm paying for my apartment. etc., etc. Now, when we see the same girl in the show, she's almost double her size. The person who's playing her, you see what I'm saying? It's almost like a subliminal message that they were putting in there. Like the girl's almost double her size, that she looks nothing like her, whereas the other people look like them. It's by design, man.
So it's almost like a new age Truman Show kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly that, Noble. Great analogy. It's exactly like the Truman Show. Well, comparison, sorry. It's like the Truman Show because it's showing. It's only that she knows that it's happening. That's the only difference. She knows, but in the people that are playing her associates, the black woman's double the size. So it's almost like this mammy image they try and put on black women in it between here and the States, and this is just more of that. The mammy, just like Lizzo. Remember at the start, Lizzo, body positivity, and she's big, sexy, and all this. And don't get it twisted. There's certain men who like that look. That's a fact. There's certain men who like big women or whatever, but the reality is it's unhealthy. You see what I'm saying? That's the reality, but it was pushed as body positivity. And if we look now, she's lost loads of weight. That's how she really wanted to look. But
how did she lose the weight, Mark?
They say Ozempic, but you never know.
How else could she lose so much weight so dramatically and have that drawn out look in her face? It's aided by these pills that are now being marketed over here. And I hear everyday people now talking about, this yo-yo dieting thing and this and that. If I can just take this pill, I can lose 10 pounds.
Diabetes tablet,
Come on.
So it's a diabetes tablet. And what people are doing, they're taking it and losing all this weight. But then if you eat again normally, you'll put it all back on. So it don't even make sense. Like you've got to keep taking that medication. And then there's side effects to that.
Yes.
There's side effects. The best way to try, and I'm not going to say you're going to look like Mr. Muscle or women. I'm not saying you're going to be a supermodel. Drink water, eat as clean as you can, because at the end of the day, we know everyone don't eat super clean. I don't eat super clean 24/7. I try my best. And then work out, try and stick to a workout plan. And that's it. I'd say just do it that way. That's how it's done, but everything's quick now, innit? That's why I dubbed this time the microwave. I call it the microwave generation, but it's the microwave era. Everything needs to be ready 30 seconds flat. TikTok brain, all these different things. I've seen even now when someone sends you a WhatsApp video, you can actually fast forward that 2 times. I see Lloyd's calling in. Hold on. Let me get you one here. 1 second.
Bless it.
Let me get you on this. Hold on.
1 sec.
There we are. Yes, Ari, what you saying, man?
Yes, Mark. Salute the patrons.
Every time. What's going on? Were you coming from work or going to?
Coming from, you know me.
Proper thing. Man gets the early shifts, I respect it. So what you saying? What you saying, Ari? What, go on?
Well, is it still the same?
As in what you can't? Yeah, they still ain't done they ain't patched it in yet now, but you can talk though.
What you guys were chatting about today?
You haven't watched?
No, I haven't watched a second. I just clocked in the car.
Oh, okay. So we was talking about our Fabulous, and she made some comments, and now we're reacting to
about that she loves drug dealers and that.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, typical.
So we went into that, and now we were looking at this. You'd have to see the picture, but a statue.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, you seen it? Yeah. What you think?
I don't know what it's about, but yeah.
It's about promoting mammies.
Is that in America?
Yeah, Times Square.
Times Square? Yeah, they're taking a piss.
Yeah, man, Times Square.